The water rose without a sound, a silent thief in the night. On the porch of a small, forgotten house, a golden retriever named Max watched the world drown. He didn't whine or bark in panic. He just stood there, his body tense, his eyes fixed not on the rising tide, but on the front door behind him. The world was chaos, but his mind was focused on a single, desperate purpose. As the hours passed, the house groaned under the pressure of the flood. The water was a cold, muddy blanket, swallowing everything. Loneliness and despair hung heavy in the air. Max was alone, a small island of life in an ocean of destruction. He could have swum for higher ground, could have abandoned the sinking home, but he stayed. Then, a new sound cut through the silence, the hum of a motor. A rescue boat appeared, two men scanning the devastation. They saw Max and steered towards him. "Hey boy, come on, we'll get you out of there," one of them shouted. They pulled alongside the porch, extending a hand. But Max didn't move. He backed away from their help, turning to the front door and letting out a sharp, commanding bark. He wasn't asking for his own rescue. He was demanding one for someone else. Confused, the rescuer looked at his partner. The dog's desperation was palpable. "There must be someone inside," he murmured. Making a split-second decision, he slid into the frigid, waist-deep water and waded into the dark house. "Hello? Anyone in here?" he called out. He followed the sound of Max's relentless barking, which now guided him through the murky rooms. In a back bedroom, huddled under a dresser on the highest, driest spot, was a mother cat, shivering and protecting a litter of newborn kittens, their eyes barely open. They were terrified and moments from being lost forever. The rescuer carefully gathered the tiny family into a waterproof bag. As he emerged from the house, Max fell silent. He watched with intense eyes as the kittens were safely placed in the boat. Only then, with his mission complete, did he leap from the porch into the arms of his saviors. He had risked everything, not for himself, but for a life even more fragile than his own. Safely on dry land, the story of the brave dog spread like wildfire. He wasn't just a survivor, he was a hero. The rescue center made sure he and the feline family he saved would never be separated again. Sometimes, true courage isn't about facing your own fears, but about refusing to let others face theirs alone.